Hello there, everyone. Welcome to Kaiser Harrison's Content Farm. And this is just life hacks by yours truly, Kaiser Harrison, the internet's favorite man-child, Lord of the Basement Dwellers, and Demon of Madison County. So find yourself a pair of cheap-ass gloves. You can find these at the dollar store of varying quality, but the quality is not important here. What is important is just having gloves handy when you're either lifting heavy shit, doing yard work, or maybe it's just you're having a snow apocalypse and you don't want your hands to be cold and miserable. So what you do is you pick up a whole bunch of these, right? A set, 4 or 5, and you just take them and you shove them shits in there like that. So you have a series of coats, jackets, or sweaters that always have a handy pair of gloves because you may never know when you'll need a pair of gloves. Just for even if it's during the summer or spring, there's always going to be a time where you might need a pair of gloves for something, or maybe it's just again, like I mentioned earlier, it's a snow apocalypse and your hands are getting cold. This is just useful because that way you don't have to worry about lugging one pair of gloves around with you everywhere you go. They're just always set and ready in your favorite sweater, jacket, or sweatshirt, or what have you. And that's just life hacks. That's just some of the weird shit I think of. And yeah, there you go. Always have a pair of gloves handy. It's like also like having a knife, right? The usefulness of gloves and knives for practical use or other purposes are just handy. I'll read into that what you will, but it's never going to change the fact that there's going to come a time where you just need some gloves or a knife to open shit. That's just common everyday occurrence, and or in my case, anyway. You guys may have totally different lives. That's okay. But for the practical everyday man, pair of gloves and a knife will serve you well, and there will always be a need for them at some point or another. So drop a like or drop a dislike, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.